Hi everyone. Wonderful. We are here for Applied Math. You can find all the lessons on Story. You have to open the email address and password is provided by the Instagram. And you will have to select the math and subject verified math and not get only lessons. You can find the list of chapters. We're going to start with the chapter based on questions. Lessons begin with the add, subtract, multiply, and divide through numbers or problems. Write numerical expressions, add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions in these numbers. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide decimal word problems. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. And I'm going to get by that. Chapter we are on right now mixed operations. Let's just start with the lesson that is add, subtract, multiply, and divide whole numbers. A factory shipped 49,816 bracelets to South America and 696 to Central America. In all, how many bracelets did the factory send to the two areas? So in all, just add 49,861 plus 696. Start adding the ones, so 6 plus 1 makes 7. Then you have to do 9 plus 6, that makes 15. Write 5 and 10. And 8 plus 6 makes 15. Write 4. And add carry 15. Write 5 and carry 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10. Write 0 and carry 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So that is 50,557. So the sum is 50,557. Let's just start with the test questions. A population donates 902,284 per year to the state university. How much will the foundation donate in total to the university in 4 years? So per year they donate 902,280. Right? You need to calculate how much will the foundation donate in total to the university in 4 years. Multiply by 4. So let's just multiply it by the 4. 90284 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, right? 6 carry 1. 4 times 8 is 32 and 1 33, right? 3 and carry 3. 4 times 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 1 and carry 1. 4 times 2 is 8 and 1, 9. 4 times 0 is 0 and 4 times 9 was 36. The option number one is the correct option, that is 3,609,137. So option number one is the correct option. That is 3,609,136. Here we go. A summer camp has 80 campers. If 8 campers can sleep in each cabin, how many cabins will the campers need? So the total campers are 80. So in each cabin, 8 campers can sleep. How many campers? How many cabins the campers need? We need to divide 80 by 8, right? So just divide 80 by 8, so which is the correct option. 8 times 10 is 80. So yes, that is option number. Very good. So the correct option is option number A. The campers need the 8 campers need 10 cabins. The correct option is 10. A construction company repairing a damaged road. So far, they have repaved a total of 61,457 inches of the road. Today, we repaved 102 inches of the road. How many inches of the road had they repaved before today? So, which is the correct option? Before today, right? Today, I did 202, and total they did 61,450. You need to calculate how much they did before today. So just subtract that with one they did today out of the total, right? 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 1 and 6, that is 61,250. One is the correct option. That is 61,255. Option number one is the correct option. One is very important. A group of 1,340 students will eat lunch in the building. If each table at the food area seats 4 students, how many tables will the student have? So just divide 1,240 by 4. That is 1,340 by 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 13 take away 12 is 1. Bring 4 down. 4 times 3 is 12. And bring 0 down. 4 times 5 is 20. So that means so that means the students need 335 tables. The correct option one is B. 335. Option number one is B. Correct option that is 3,035. A battery dose originally contained 6,621 bacteria. A scientist let the bacteria grow and now there are 7,048 of them. How many more bacteria are there now? Earlier there are 6,621 and now there are 7,048. We need to see how much more bacteria are there now, so just subtract the one that are now of the one that are 8 minus 1 is 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. 10 minus 6 is 3. So that is 437. Option number two is the correct option. So the correct option was 427. Option number two is the correct option. Please take correct option. And selection by yours and probably just to next. Next sessions. Right, numerical expressions is to start with the next lesson. Write an expression for the operation described below. Times means you need to multiply them, right? So you have to do 3 multiply by 8. So 3 you want time that you can write as 3 multiplied by 4. And uh, let's just start with the test questions. Write an expression for the operation described below. They write 8 by 7. So use the division sign, right? You need to divide 8 by 7. Right? So option is the correct option that is 8 divided by 7 option. The please do that. Option. Option number 2 is the correct option that is 8 divided by 7. Write an expression for the operation described below at 3 and 9. That is 3 plus option 1. 1 is the correct option. And 3 plus 9. Write an expression for the operation described below. That is 3 times 10. Is the correct option. 3 times 10. 3 times 10 means you need to multiply. Ideal expression for the operation described below 3 divided by 4. That is option number 1, 3 divided by 4. It is option number 1 is the correct option. Knowing the base Tuesday, that is all matters. Write an expression for the operation described below. Subtract 7 and that is 10 minus 7 option, but is the correct option. Write an expression for the operation described below. Add 9 and 6. Add 9 and 6. Need to add that is 9 plus 6. And but means the correct function we need to add that is 9 plus 6. Write an expression for the operation described below, like 6 by 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Divide 6 by 3, that is 6 over 3. Write an expression for the operation described below. 8 divided by 5. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 8 divided by 5. Write an expression for the operation described below. That is 8 plus 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for the operation described below. 2 divided by 10. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 2 divided by 10. Okay, you can complete that is option number 1. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself, but today we just move on to the lesson. The next lesson is add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and x numbers. So let's just select the lesson. 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 minus 1. So basically now we are going to learn the order of operations if we have more than one operations given, which operation we perform first, right? So in the question we are right now, we're given two of the operations, multiplication and subtraction. So you have to start from right to left, we have to do times 4. So here we need to multiply. Going from left to right, we need to perform multiplication has the higher priority over subtraction, right? So you have to do multiplication. 2 times 4 is 8. Then again we are left with multiplication and subtraction. So you have to do 8 times 3, that is 24. And you have to subtract 24 minus 1. Let's just test it. 1 times 2 plus 2 times 5. In multiplication and addition, we are given to right. So multiplication has higher priority, so we will multiply first. Going from left to right, we have to do 1 times 2 first, 1 times 2 is 2. Again, we have addition and multiplication. Multiplication has higher priority, so we will multiply. That is 2 plus 5 times 2 is 10. And we have to add, so that is 10 plus 2 is 12. So option number 1 is the correct option, that is need to add to 10 plus 2 means 12. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 7. Three plus 7 divided by 1 multiplied by 1. So you need to multiply first. You have to do 3 plus 7 divided by 1 times 1. Then division has higher priority, divide 7 divided by 1 is 7. And you need to add at the end that is 3 plus 7, that makes 10. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 10. With 5 times 4 minus 1 times 5. So going from left to right and into multiply first. 5 times 4 is 5 times 4 is 20 minus 1 times 5. Now again you have to do multiplication first. So 20 minus 5 is 15. So option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 14. Evaluate 5 divided by 5 plus 3 plus 1. So the first thing is you need to divide, right? Because division has higher priority over addition. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And then 3 plus 1 plus 1 equals. That is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Six plus six divided by one times seven. So you need to divide first because division has higher priority over addition. So that is 6 plus 6 divided by 1 is 6. So now you need to multiply first. 6 times 7 is 40. So 40 plus 6 means that is 48. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself with the let me just remember. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide decimals word problems. Megan runs 2 kilometers every morning. One day, she runs 0.6 kilometers and then stops take a break. How much further does Megan have left to run? So you need to subtract 0.66 out of 2. So that is 2.00 minus 0.66. That is 1 point. Let's just start with the test questions. Each sheet of metal is 0.9 inches thick. If it stacks 15 sheets on top of each other, how thick will the stick? Will the stack? Will the stack be? So you need to add 15 and 0.9 times 15. You have to be 15 and 9. You can add the decimal point later. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 1 is 9 and 13. So you have one decimal, add one decimal point for one decimal place. So that is 13.5 option number to use the correct option. That is 13. A daily produced 344.6 liters of waste in 4 hours. How much waste on average did the daily produce per hour? So we did do that. 244.6 divided by 4 times 8 is 32. So 34 minus 32 is, we need to bring 4 down. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 5 is 2. That is 86.15. Option number 2 will be correct option. That is 86. A bike 6.2 meters each school in total. How far will mean bike over 20 school days? So you have to do 6.2 times 200. 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 2 is 4. 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 2 is Well, that is 1,240. Add decimal point in one place, so that is 120. Option number one is the correct option. Option number one is the correct option. That was 100. Jordan bought 19 plastic discs. Each disc yes, you can ask a question. Weighs 0.1 ounces. How much do the 19 plastic discs weighs in all? So you have to do 19 times 0.1. You can ask a question. That is 19 times 0.1. So the correct option is that is 129. Option number two is the correct option. In March, it rained 7 inches. It rained 0.3 inches less in April than in March. How much did it rain in April? So which is the correct option. You have to do 9.57 minus 0.36, so which is the correct option. That is 9.21. Option number one is the correct option. A factory means 8.2 gallons of lemonade per minute. How many gallons of lemonade will the factory make in 8 minutes? So you have to do 8 times 8.2, so which is the correct option. That is 65.6. Option number three is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself for today. So we were working on like 5 the chapter. We were working on as operations. The lessons we have covered today are add, subtract, multiply, and divide whole numbers, word problems, arithmetical expression, add, subtract, multiply, and divide fraction contains number. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide decimal word problems. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until the next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. or either you can write down the answer in the chat box and here everyone or your question in the vision if you have any. So please write down the question in the chat box and here to answer all your question and confusions. Which you would have. And once okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session.